In this lecture of maxima and minima, we will take up the first example to find the maximum or minimum values, if any, of a given function. The function given here is f of x is equal to negative x minus 2 the whole square plus 5. Now observe one thing here. This quantity x minus 2 is squared. Therefore, this will be always a positive quantity whatever the value of x may be. However, this negative sign will make this a negative quantity. Now, I will be taking a few values of x and finding the values for fx. So, let x is equal to 27. When x is 27, f of x is negative 620. Let x be equal to 10, which gives us fx is equal to negative 59. One more value, let x is equal to 2. When x is 2, this quantity vanishes, that is, it becomes 0. Therefore, f of x will be equal to 5. Now, let us take some negative quantity, so that is negative 10. For negative 10, we get f of x is equal to negative 139. Also, one more value, negative 33, which gives us f of x is equal to negative 1220. Okay, now observe these values which we have got. Here we see that 5 is the maximum value that fx is attaining. Other values are decreasing rapidly. Now this way, if we keep giving values to x, fx can be made as small as we please. But the maximum value that fx is taking is number 5. Therefore, we can say that the maximum value of this function is 5 and there is no minimum value. Well, this was a trial and error method for finding maximum and minimum values of a function. Now, we will do in a formal way and find the same. The function fx has the domain as set of all real numbers. As discussed earlier, this quantity is less than or equal to 0 for all x belonging to R. R is the set of real numbers. To this inequality, I will be adding a number 5 so that I can make the LHS as f of x. That is, I want to write LHS as fx. By adding 5 to both sides of this inequality, I get negative x minus 2 the whole square plus 5 is less than or equal to 5. Now, as I said, this is now f of x. So, replacing this by f of x, we can write this as f of x is less than or equal to 5 for all x belonging to R. However, we will see one thing here. Already we have calculated f of 2. F of 2 is equal to 5. So, I want to replace this number 5 by f of 2. Therefore, this inequality can be rewritten as f of x less than or equal to f of 2 for all x belonging to R. Now, what do we conclude from this? It says f of x is less than or equal to f2 for all x. That means f of x cannot exceed the value of f of 2. That means f of 2 is the maximum value for this function and f of 2 is 5. Therefore, the maximum value of this function is 5. Therefore, we conclude that the maximum value of the function is f of 2, which is equal to 5, and the point of maximum value of the function is at x is equal to 2. Now, the same thing we can understand graphically. Here is the graph of the function, which is a downward parabola. We can clearly see the highest point of the graph as 2, 5. This says that at x equal to 2, 5 is the maximum value of the function. And how about the minimum value for the function? Fx can be made as small as we please. So, the values of fx are decreasing rapidly. That is why it does not attain a minimum value. Therefore, we have an observation here. The function attains the maximum value, but it does not attain the minimum value at any point in its domain.